Oh, well, I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm really not liking this world today. Not at all. It's getting to me. It's so fucking stupid. I don't fucking we don't know what to believe. We won't ask questions. We don't fucking know who like Christians don't even know who Jesus is for crying out loud. Again, I so desperately want to go over to that church and just tell my story and say, hey, guys, is this the kind of leader that you want teaching you about Jesus? Like, is this the guy, the way to Jesus? Because I'm telling you, there's no other way through Jesus other than through yourselves. There's no man that can fucking bring you to Jesus. Not even the Mashiach, not even the chosen one. Only the chosen one, if you choose to be chosen, actually. Fuck, I don't know. What's fucking real anymore? I mean, I put it out there about Kanye and how fucking, you know, how embarrassing that is. Oh, Kanye wrote Power for Me Too, and it's recorded way before fucking Candace said anything. I don't know. But I heard Kanye at one time and I don't hear him anymore. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't I I don't know what happened. Nitrous oxide, maybe? Maybe it's been a skit the whole time. Maybe he's just got so many handlers that a brain can't hand fucking. Because I've seen interviews where he's like, Jesus didn't show up when I needed him to show up, so I'm not so sure about Jesus. Well, I hate to tell Kanye, but if he fucking lost belief in Jesus, it's only because he lost belief in himself. And he decided to go a different way, you know what I mean? I don't think Jesus would approve of him fucking running around with his wife naked and having a porn site. And I like there's a lot of questionable stuff, but I really don't know what's going on in the background. I just feel unnecessary to say things that because that's one of my knocks on Candace Owens. She loves to talk about other people. But if you want to talk about one of her friends, she got nothing to say. Nothing to say at all. My lips are sealed on Kanye. Who knows? Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. Are we all being played for fools? I don't know. Are there such things as clones? We'd be silly to not, because I had this argument with my wife. I'm like, hey, Tom Brady got his fucking dog cloned. He's invested in that cloning agency. If they can do that and they're allowed to do that, do you think it would be so difficult to think that humans can be, you know, cloned, genetically modified? You know what I mean? Well, that reminds me of, I'm not saying it's true or not, but Yoel Romero fought for the UFC. Doctor said that, like, he was so fucking gifted, it seemed like he was genetically enhanced because, like, even the stuff that had to do with his eyes were weird. Hey, Brian, how's it going, bud? We are getting played like a fiddle. I'm tired of it, bud. I am exhausted. I can't fucking handle this world anymore. It's fucking just getting to me. It's so stupid, and it's supposed to get to me, you know what I mean? If you have any sort of brains and you know the evil that's around, it should fucking bother you. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, the evil can't fucking stop me, but it's fucking annoying, bud. It is. It's fucking annoying. I'm tired of these fucking stupid chosen one bullshit, fucking building a fucking channel, not trying to fucking do anything, not trying to bring humanity together, but build their fucking channels and their followers. And fuck, it's gross. fucking gross. Yeah, I know, Brian, but the only way to stop it is for us to stop it, you know what I mean? And they desperately they desperately want us to try and stop it, you know what I mean? But they want us to do it physically. Like, I'm seeing all this shit all over my TikTok about this Canadian fucking citizen military that's fucking growing, and we're gonna take the country back by force, and I'm fucking serious, man. Like, that's exactly what they want us to do. So they can start fucking corralling people up like cattle. Like, it's not hard to see that everything was sent for shit for a reason. Nobody, like, fuck it, man. No criminals are getting fucking punished, you know what I mean? For the longest time, fuck, people could do whatever, and now all of a sudden, shit's out of control, and now they're gonna do the Donald Trump thing, right? They're gonna fucking clean streets up. But back on the clone thing, Brian, I know this sounds stupid, right? But you like, Chip Brewer, right? I got him on a video right there saying, I don't think that's the same Dave Chappelle that left. I think the one that came back, I think that one's different. That ain't me saying it. That's him. You know what I mean? And there there are places called Clonaid and shit like that, eh? And like I said, Tom Brady invested. I wonder if he's a man of God, eh? Hey, Tom, are you really getting a touchdown when it counts? I don't know, bud. Not if you're investing in cloning. I'm just saying. You might want to take a look at the rules of the game there, Mister. But I don't know. They can't handle losing. That's the problem. They'd rather fucking spend money to get what they want. You know what I mean? They can't handle losing something. They can fucking just go buy her back. Bring it back to life. I don't know, man. I miss my dog pretty much, but I don't think I'd ever want him cloned. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think you're fucking with Mother Nature and you shouldn't be doing that. But I don't know. It's weird to think that there'd be cloning, eh? Hopscotch, how's it going? The film he was in, they cloned Tyrone. Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the deal, Brian, for real. This is real. American tax dollars go to the Pentagon so the Pentagon can have influence on movies and television shows. Why would that be? Why? Why would that be? Is it so they can influence minds? Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know why would the Pentagon be involved in movies and television shows, and why would the American tax dollars have to pay for that? Hey, can you imagine if it turns out that American tax dollars are paying for its own brainwashing? Don't worry, Canadians pay for their fucking news over here, Brian. That's how stupid we are. the CBC, and then we give the top big executives that need our money to run their business, we give them super duper bonuses. Fucking weird, man. All tax dollars. Here's the weirdest part about the CBC is that they actually have holdings. They own shit. How can a company who gets ran by fucking our money own shit? That's weird, eh? Like, do Canadians get a stipend from owning that shit? Because it's their fucking money, right? Nah. You see how stupid this world is, but like, fuck. Heck, heck, they got America paying for Canada's demise. Old Donald Trump, he's a mastermind. Hey, we'll get it so that the Americans pay the tariffs to get their parts to build their cars from Canada because we're in a partnership. So now we'll make it so it's so expensive that we can't get those car parts from Canada, that we bring them into the USA, cripple Canada because it's so fucking stupid and it fucking got in bed with America. You know what I mean? Thought they'd work together. So the American taxpayers are paying for that too, eh? Can you imagine? But they look at it as we get more jobs. Fuck everybody else. But hey, we're not going to buy your cars anymore. So you don't have to build any extra. You know what I mean? But they can't even figure this shit out. They can't because, well, do they even build their cars? Is Toyota theirs? Is Mitsubishi theirs? Is Hyundai theirs? Is Kia theirs? Is Toyota theirs? These are other countries that were allowed to come into their country and build cars. I mean, that creates jobs for them. But those companies aren't American companies. You know what I mean? So we're going to get screwed by all of them too, because America's going to get all the jobs for all of that stuff too, right? Because we all build the parts. America builds the parts. They build the cars. It's all good. Like, it's just, it's not an American company. You know what I mean? It serves a different master. You know what I mean? Think Toyota is Japan. Hyundai is, what is Hyundai? Korean? No, it's, I can't remember what it is. But those are good cars though, eh? Do you ever had a Hyundai? I know people might make fun of me for saying this, but we've owned three of them. I'll tell you, they ran better than any American fucking car. We had a Hyundai Santa Fe. Fuck, I don't think we ever had a problem with it. It just fucking went and went and went. And the only reason it's not around anymore is because, well, that's the accident where, where I did the Dukes of Hazard and then had to pay the consequences for someone else's actions. But that's for a different day. Oh, you can't drive? Are all kind of evil mofos. Vanguard and BlackRock. Well, really, here's another thing. Well, look at BlackRock. It's it's American money, right? Working for its own demise. Like that's the Americans' money doing Klaus Schwab's bidding. Like you can go right straight, Brian. I'm not shitting you. You can go right straight to the WEF website itself. It'll show you, it's so stupid, it shows you all the sponsors, you know what I mean? And if you go through those sponsors, you'll see that any sort of corporation around has another corporation that actually owns it because it's not that corporation, it's a corporation above that corporation, and then sometimes a corporation on top of that corporation, and, it kinda owns everything, you know what I mean? They're all under the WEF too, you know what I mean? And, well, is it the WEF's mission to feed us absolute shit? All these corporations that are feeding us? Is that a WEF directive? I'm not saying this is for sure. I just heard it on the fucking news, but 3D printed chicken meat? Is this what they want to do? Is clog humanity up while they sit there and eat lobster and shrimp and all the best of the festive meals that you can have while us, well, as Noah Harari says, useless humans. Like he works, they proudly display that motherfucker, and he tells us how useless and stupid we are, and how great they are. Like just a tad bit narcissist, but nobody gets her, bud. Nobody. Well, Brian, what are we gonna do to get you to drive, bud? Do you want a Bugatti? If Andrew Tate was to give you a Bugatti, would you? Or are you not allowed to drive, Brian? Well, this is the thing, Brian. Fuck, it's hard, man. I think I'm here to try and gather people up to gather to ask questions before something bad has to happen. You know what I mean? Or we can just come together and ask questions. Christians don't understand the mind, like have the mind of a child, right? They know they're supposed to have that to be with Jesus, but they have no fucking idea what it is. And it's just like, do you remember when you were a child? Before you went to school and before you got taught everything, you would ask why. People would say something, and you'd ask why. Why? Why? And you had the imagination to think that anything was possible, you know what I mean? But yeah, you still have the mind of an adult to use common sense and reason, but I don't know. I think everybody's found the wrong child. I want to be a child of Satan, Brian. I don't like saying this, but I think the world's with Satan, bud. Most of it. It's pretty gross. It's absolutely sickening that we would be scared of Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, and fucking George Soros. You know what I mean? And Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump. Like I feel confident saying he's a chump unless he's a great actor and none of this stuff has happened. Like I go over her all the time, bud. Like he don't want immigrants in your country, but he'll hire them over Americans if he can get them at a rock bottom price. You know what I mean? But then again, those were white immigrants that he was one of the fuck. I'm just saying they were white. You know what I mean? And the white South Africans, they're allowed in, but hey, if you're on the wrong end of Honolulu, someone else is gonna have to let you into their country because you're not allowed in America. They're all monsters. Well, we should find out. We don't know if they're all monsters, Brian. We can only speculate, and we'll never know unless we ask. And well, knowing that we got to ask the questions as well, half the battle, right? Knowing that you need to know and knowing that you might not know. Always keep an open mind, Brian. Don't let these fucking humans try and keep you down. Know that there's something special inside of you and that the human ain't it. Take in the spirit of truth and you'll know, bud. He will definitely not be afraid of dying. He'll come to the understanding that the humans are what you need to fear, for they are what will corrupt you if they can. Try and make you feel weak and powerless if you feel like the children are in trouble and they can't show you where they're not and fucking like who's really mentally ill? They tell me I have a sickness. Why is it always about the kids, Carl? Why is it always about the kids? I don't know, man. I don't know, boys. Why is it about the kids? Fuck. Like, hey, investigate me all you'd like, but maybe you should investigate and see if, well, your kids are important to you. Nope. Let the pedos fucking run their show over here. It's brutal. Fuck. You want to hear how fake this world is, Brian? There's this guy. What's his name? I'll get his name for you. Thomas King. And then, well, this is what bugs me is that these people represent natives, right? This Thomas King presented himself as a Cherokee, I think. And what he did is he told native stories and stuff like that. He's an author. So he made his living off of living as Cherokee. And now that he's 82, and now that we're finding other pretendians, and we'll get on to that one, he come out and says, "Oh, my mother told me, and I always." His mother's probably definitely not around. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe it's easy to blame it on mom. You know what I mean? But can you imagine? That is fucking massive deception to say you represent a people that you fucking aren't even a part of. And it happens all the time with the poor native people. You just keep finding out. Well, look at in their Congress there. What's her name? Donald Trump calls her Pocahontas. Oh, fuck. What's her name? Elizabeth Warren. She's a pretendian too, I hear, but maybe not. I don't know. She looks pretty Snow Whitish, but I don't know. I might be wrong. But we have this other one. This is great, man. And this person still walks the fucking streets today, Brian. This is the thing. Fuck, man. I see these women on TikTok and they hate us, bud. They fucking hate men. They think they're the best thing since sliced bread. There's no bad women and it's all bad men. But here's the thing. I don't think they realize how twisted and fucked up some of their own is. There's this woman who played Pretendian too. Her name's Buffy St. Marie. She got honorary fucking Canadians fucking statue and she got her taken away. But you got to hear this story, bud. You got to hear this story. This is one twisted fucking. You talk about do whatever, destroy, fucking whatever it takes to hold on to your lie. I'd hate to be sub Buffy St. Marie going, fucking God. She shouldn't worry about her fucking stature within fucking society. She might want to check herself fucking spiritually if this story is true. And I seen her on the news. I did my research, bud. This woman pretended to be something she wasn't. And well, her brother didn't think it was right that she was representing a people that she just fucking shouldn't be. He thought maybe they needed a representative from them to represent them rather than someone from the outside pretending to be them. You know what I mean? It's maybe he had a conscience. He thought the world shouldn't be fucked with like that. So he went to go say these things, eh? Well, Buffy, well, got a hold of a lawyer and sent him letters and everything, cease and assist, motherfucker. Because if you don't, Buffy's gonna tell stories, tales of you used to touch her. And you don't want that now, do you? Hey? Could you imagine? Keep your mouth shut, let Buffy manipulate the world, or we'll fuck your world up. Now, whether it's true or not what he did, but he thought, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm not gonna fucking go down for some twisted narcissistic bitch's fucking fantasy because she can't handle facing her own fucking truth. So she silenced this dude, silenced him. And it's not because, well, they said you can go watch the shit. It's not because he said he was guilty of fucking anything. It's because he just, you never know what can happen with the lie, right? It's her word versus his. There's no fucking, and there would be no evidence and stuff like that, right? It's just, you want to believe every woman, right? But it's funny how she would not turn him in and remain a victim, right? Why would you do that unless you fucking, unless, he was threatening your livelihood? But anyways, so the story gets even better, bud, is that she's such, and this is only if it's true and what I think, she's such a fucking greedy cunt that she wrote a book about how her brother abused her after he was gone so that his family had to sit in it and nothing they could do or say. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if he never did anything and he had to live in hell because she didn't want to get exposed and she's still walking the streets like a fucking princess? You know what I mean? Probably never had to give a dime back, just had to give up some fucking honorary stuff. That's who humanity is today. You try and be a good human being and tell the fucking truth and not let someone deceive the world. You'll suffer and you'll suffer. And then they'll make you suffer even more when you're not here. They'll fucking make your family suffer. Like, that's sick, man. Like, to me, that's sick. You want to tell me that that's not a sick woman? And there's a lot of women out there like this. I'm telling you, Brian. Women don't like to face who they are, brother, and I can fucking prove her. You know what I mean? If you make them feel uncomfortable with questions, you might find yourself in a mental hospital. I'm just saying, it might be a true story if it ever gets to get told. But I think I got receipts, but you never know, right? You never know who the bad guy is. But you don't pay attention to both sides, try and figure out for yourself. And I'm not saying all women are bad. I'm not like those fucking great, like this girl. She just fucking hates men. Fuck, I should show her to you, bud. It's sad to watch her, man. And she's got a man. She's got a man who takes care of her. She doesn't even work. And then I can't. Could you imagine being that dude? Fucking knowing that your fucking partner that doesn't have to work, you take care of her, do everything for her, and she's just man bashing every day. Those men, her fucking click phrase is fucking them men ain't shit. Could you imagine going to God and having hating men? You know what I mean? Hate the player, hate the game. Don't fucking hate all the fucking players, though. You know what I mean? Some of the players are trying to play the game right, but those are the one the women want to take advantage of. Oh, look at him, he's so nice. Take that motherfucker forever, though. Not all the women, Brian. There's a lot of shitty men out there, bud. A lot of shitty men that look like good men. And I think that if everybody knew that God was around and all these women had to not be victims anymore and they had to tell on the men that were hurting them, I think you'd be surprised that, hi, sweetie. Can I have a hug? No, I'm going to take one. I'm going to take one. No. Juice. Juice. All right. You have a good one with Nana. I had to jet off for a second. But yeah, there's a lot of shitty of both genders, you know what I mean? But hopefully there's a lot of good in both genders too, you know what I mean? Or hopefully we can get better. Hey? Because Brian, I don't know if you know this or not. You're over there in Scotland, bud. Donald Trump's playing a fucking bully over here. Venezuela, he's got the airspace all blocked off. Would you do that? Hey? I'm telling you, buddy. I'm telling you. It's fucking gross and it's sick. And anybody who wants to fucking identify as an American and they want to attack Venezuela, take it to God. Take her to God. Ain't my fucking problem. I'm tired of these fucking meathead Christians not fucking realizing God's fucking rules. They're too stupid, too into themselves, fucking thinking they're justified for fucking thinking they're better than everybody else and they can go into a country and fucking take its oil. Hey? Because I'm not saying it. The fucking president of Colombia is saying it. Hey guys, this is about fucking oil. You might want to watch your fucking selves because you're playing with the fucking devil. Because you got a Machado over there who won the fucking humanitarian award and wanted to give it to Trump, but she couldn't because they already gave it to her. Just put her right in place once they take that fucking drug lord Maduro out. They're so concerned about Maduro, but they're not concerned about Moderna, eh? Not Moderna. Nobody gives a fuck about what Moderna might have did. Not a fucking shits. Not a Pfizer shit at all. And is Dolly Parton part of Moderna? Hey? I don't know. I don't know. We need to find out who these celebrities are. Are they our friends or are they our foes? Because I'll tell you, Brian, Eminem is not anybody's friend, I don't think. You need to start listening to his music, brother. He's on the wrong side of history. He's playing for the wrong team, I think. You know what I mean? And well, we'll find out what those purple trucks were all about. Was that AI or was it some sort of fucking movement of something? You never know these days, Brian. But what we do know is you never know because Dr. Dre might be compromised too. He did lose a sex tape, you know? Him and Snoop Dogg together. Were they doing stuff together or was it with other people together? We don't know. They wouldn't say. All they said was, we need our sex tape back. This is real shit, Brian. Really. Real shit. Go check her out. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg went on TV and asked for their sex tape back, but didn't want to mention what was on it. And Snoop wears dresses. If somebody had something on you, could they get you in a dress? But then again, hey, if you got yourself in a mess where you took a life, you broke a commandment, and well, you turned fed. Hey, is Diddy a fed? Is Snoop a fed? Or are they fed up with Satan? Are they on our side? Are they ready to fight the evil? Hey, is Diddy a warrior for God? Or are the Justin rumors true? You know what I mean? I mean, you can come to your own conclusions watching that shit, eh? But yeah, but yeah, this Thomas King. 82, nothing to lose now. And it was probably gonna come out, so we got ahead of it. Narcissists love to get ahead of shit, you know what I mean? Ask Uncle Will, there's something he's ashamed that he's done. He didn't do it, but he did other stuff, so we took the rap for it. It sucks watching human behavior, Brian, when you fucking can tell, bud. It's not fucking nice, buddy. I seen her buddy Avi Lab. Avi Lab. This was earlier today. Avi Lab, or is it Loeb? Anyways, his dream fucking co-partner is Kim Kardashian. Anyways, he'd like to put out there again that Three Eye Atlas, they'd like to get back to the mothership. Fucking possibility. That's the latest from Avi. But speaking of Avi's, bud, do you watch Rebel News ever? Rebel News, fuck. They got an Avi, and I like a lot of the stuff that he says, but man, that guy's got to know he's got to let go of the fucking Hanali situation. You know what I mean? He's got to start getting real. You know what I mean? Is it a state of mind or a land you need to protect? Do you have to wrestle with God in that land? Fuck, I think they're wrestling themselves, that's for sure. Not with God. They don't know what they're doing. They fucking never fucking read their Torahs, buddy. They don't even know what their Torahs tell them. But what did Jeremiah try and warn them about? The Torah might say some shit that's not fucking meant for you to fucking follow. But then, what's the Bible say? Jesus says these dipshits are trying to fucking make it way harder so you don't understand, so you fucking never come to God. I am the law of Moses. And well, I think where Christians really lack the spirit is that they don't understand that. Brian, you understand that you're Jesus, right? You have Jesus inside of you. You just got to connect with him, right? And once you do, you'll know there's a God. You know what I mean? You'll know. And you'll know that you're a part of him as well. And it's your duty to represent him. You know what I mean? And that's through his son. You've already connected. You've given your life to the son. Nobody realizes this. You know what I mean? Jesus fucking does. James O'Keefe, he is good. Do you watch it? Brian, I do watch James O'Keefe. One of my favorite videos I've ever watched. See, I have this guilty pleasure of watching demons face the truth. Okay. And there's this video. I think it's a Pfizer guy or something like that. And he smashes James O'Keefe's tablet and all that. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. I still love that video. Watching that guy drink the I don't know. I don't know if it was a lie because he was saying he was just lying to impress his date. So was he lying? Fuck, yeah, that video was so hilarious to me, man. You know, it's too bad we let them get away with this shit. Nothing even happened with that. That video's out there. No one gives a fuck about what these people fucking say. Ah, I love watching fucking demons have to face the truth. It's fucking hilarious. You see him twigging the fuck out. That's why I can't wait to tell my story and have the other people that are on the other side of it, call me a liar or show me where I'm wrong because maybe I am mentally ill. You know what I mean? I was in a delusion and I don't really have the receipts that I think that I do. But anyways, fuck. Yeah, James O'Keefe fun. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not I hope he's on the right side of things, you know what I mean? I hope so. I want everybody to be on the right. See, I don't know who's on, but here's the deal. I'm very skeptical of Roseanne Barr, okay? And I see a little group of them, okay? I see a little group, and Marla Maples is part of the little group, okay? And well, fucking James O'Keefe took a lot of times with Marla Maples, and I got to question and say, is he tricked and fooled by Marla? Is he not listening to? But anyways, you got to go judge for yourself. I might be wrong. Like this whole Billy Phillips thing, it's you know what I mean. The one Israel, they'd love to bring her. I've seen the advertisements already. It's I'm sorry. Christianity and Judaism are two different fucking things, people. I don't know if you know this or not. You know what I mean? And Jews don't even follow Judaism. Hey, in order to follow Judaism, you got to follow the commandments first. And well, they don't even know enough to follow the commandments. Well, some of them do, but anybody who supports their own country over there is gonna fucking, you know what I mean? You got to at least be talking to other people saying, "Do you guys think this is right what we're doing? Don't you think how many commandments are we breaking over here?" But anyways, so they don't even know what they're supposed to follow. But Brian, the Christians, they don't know neither because Jesus came to show the Jews, show everybody that they forgot about the law of Moses. And the fucking Pharisees were trying to trick and fool them with a whole bunch of other shit. And, and we need to get back to basics. And the Christians have failed that test too, you know what I mean? But, but, they're both waiting for someone to come back, Brian. That's the deal, though, right? Because I don't know if you know this or not. I can't read with the PTSD, so I gotta go with what I think I've learned off the TV. And the Jews, 2 Mashiachs, bud, 2. One on a donkey, one in the clouds, like I've said before, right? Maybe they missed the boat on Jesus, and I'm the, second Mashiach to say, "Hey, Jesus is the way." There is no fucking man that can take you to fucking Jesus, and not even me. Not even me, the Mashiach, because you are your own Mashiachs. No one can fucking you know what I mean? Nobody can pin anything on a fucking color. There is no chosen fucking colors. Maybe God sent different messengers at different times to fucking help the world, but we just couldn't fucking get the fucking message clear enough. You know what I mean? But Jesus is a good character for us to follow. Because, like I said, the natives, when they were following the seven back in the day and they weren't fucking playing victims, they knew enough to fucking have the spirit of fucking warriors and they didn't have to fucking fight to do it. You know? Who's to say that there's not stuff in here that ain't real? We don't fucking know. None of us know. We got messages. We got books to tell us. Books that fucking men wrote us. You know what I mean? And I don't trust men. So I have no problems. I just try and use common sense, Brian. You know what I mean? I got no problems thinking that this might be manipulated. No problems at all. Because it still tells you what you need to do in order to get with Jesus. It's just like I said, the 10 commandments. And then you read about Jesus. And what was he saying to you? What was he telling you? Was he telling you the same thing Paul was telling you? Because if it's not the same, then why is Paul in the Bible? Or do you want to convince me that Paul supersedes Jesus? But I don't know. I don't know. These are stories, like I've said, they're gospels. Gospels are God stories. These are stories of men that came to God. Jesus always said everything was for the Father. Who are sure? Who's to say that these characters weren't a lot of the same character, a lot of the same soul, a lot of the same spirit? We don't know. We don't know. We all like to think we know, but yeah, 50 states and one Israel. It is terrible what's going on. And the American people are paying for it. And they don't think that they have to pay for that when they go to God. Are you not aware of what's going on around you? Is this what you want to do? Do you know that Roseanne Barr actually said if America turns its back on Israel, it deserves to get what it gets? I don't think I don't think that America should turn its back on Israel. I think America should say, we're no longer enabling you guys. We love you guys. We want you to get better. We want you to understand the commandments. Let's get back to the Torah. Let's get back to the basics because you guys don't fucking understand them. But they say, Brian, like I just get little bits of information, you know what I mean? And I've had what I'm going to show you before I got this information, bud. But the Mashiach that the Jews are waiting for, apparently he comes with a new Torah on his right arm and it can't be removed. You know what I mean? Now, I also want to say this. I don't know if there is a little group, okay? I don't know if there is. But I've watched some of this little sideshow, and if they were trying to pull something on the world, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make what is it, the new Torah? The Zohar. That is Zohar. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and make that the new Torah. You know what I mean? Because Billy Phillips likes to make sure that you know that he had that when he got his ear shotted off. Yeah, that Trump had that. He has it on him all times. They have that on him at all times. Yes, the Zohar. It never leaves Donald Trump. And you got to remember, Netanyahu prophesied by, well, one of their wise men that Netanyahu would bring on the Mashiach. And well, Donald Trump is a man with a red hat. I'm just saying, maybe there's all, but no, you want to see the real Torah, the new Torah, because nobody can understand fucking commandments. Nobody can understand it. Here, this is it, Brian. We use our brains in truth, using those commandments, eh? Can you imagine? Could it get any fucking easier than that, eh? God sending a clear message. Let's get our fucking brains on what reality is, people. What is real? Let's get our brains together. Let's see if we should be with land or a state of mind. You guys want to identify as children of God? Real chosen ones, not these fucking nut jobs out here trying to get fucking, I don't know what it is they're looking for, Brian. It's fucking pathetic. It is sickening out here, brother. They're trying to convince people that they're being gang stalked. I don't know, man. Maybe I am being gang stalked. Maybe I have been being set up, but You're not worried, just go about your day. If someone's trying hey, fuck, you know what I mean? Win in front of their faces. Don't do anything stupid. But hey, no, there's all these people and fucking I don't know. Michael Della Rocha. I should show you that guy, Brian. He's awesome. It's madness, brother. Scary times we live in. It is. It is. Up on my TV screen right now, I got uh so Brian, with my story, I'd like to feel comfortable going to Rebel News, and saying, "Hey, did you guys think that this is right, or do you think it's a problem? Do you think you could showcase this? Like, hey, is there problems in the mental health?" But knowing that they are big supporters of the land of Hanalei, okay, fine, big time. Do you think that they would help me? But they do show a lot of good shit. That's the thing. Like, who do you go to for help these days? You know what I mean? But what got me to think about that is because we've got a cult leader in our town. His name's Henry Hildebrand. And well, he's one of the fine freedom leaders of my country. This is no shit. He is a cult leader, but he's tied in with a big one over there in Ohio. And it shouldn't be hard for fucking the governments to figure out that they're a cult. But for some reason, the American government keeps letting Henry Hildebrand over there into their fucking little meetings. And it's weird. But anyways, me and Henry, when he finds out I'm chosen from God and the shit that he said to me, he's going to have to face himself. I told him we were all Jesus, and he didn't like that. And you know what I mean? And aliens are an impossibility. All sorts of shit, Brian. Anyways, shortly after our conversation, do you know what comes to light? I see a video of him claiming to be Jesus in the flesh, Brian. I thought I've inspired that man. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, he wants fucking more money. Pour everything at the feet of fucking Jesus in the flesh. Could you imagine taking that performance to God? Amy, I'm Jesus. I mean, he did it much more fucking delicately than that, you know what I mean? But the main thing was, you owe me everything. I'm Jesus in the flesh. Give me it all. Can you imagine? And he recorded that. He's got to take that to God and fucking say, and then he's got to justify why he shouldn't go to hell. Hey, could you imagine? People want to say God's the fucking evil one. Hey, like, what do you think Henry should get? But then again, did he take everybody he manipulated to hell with him? Do they deserve that? Well, I mean, did they really use their brain? Did they not really read their Bibles, Brian? Is it because, like, as much as I don't trust it, it tells you what Jesus wants you to do. It tells you straight up. It's fucking, I don't know. Yeah, thank you for your video, Carl. It makes me feel more sane that someone else sees all the bullshit. I respect that. Jesus is king. Amen. Well, yeah, brother. It shouldn't be hard to do, eh? It should be easy for me to come on here and just talk and fucking, but it's not. It takes me forever, bud. I was ready at 7 o'clock this morning to do a video, and I just fucking go out, some drink coffee and pray, and then I wait till about fucking 8 o'clock, and I thinking it's the time to do a video. I still don't want to do it, so I smoke a bowl, and then I still pace around and fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, it does. It does. It does, buddy, but you give me a boost. You give me knowing you're out there, Brian, and you fucking like, I'm not out here to fucking convince anybody of anything, and if you think I'm wrong about shit, I'm more than willing to hear about it, you know what I mean? But don't come out here lying about me like these other little fucking jerk offs did. Can you imagine? Fuck. I don't know what they're doing. But I think they've left. Maybe I've scared them enough. Maybe they've accepted their pedo protectors, and if they don't have to listen to me, that they're all good. Because 'cause I've lost a few subbies lately. Not that it matters, Brian. I gained one good one, I'd drop all 700 of them just to fucking not all of them, because 'cause they're not all bad. Honestly, know what I'm saying. I drop all the fucking I don't even care. Just to have one person to talk to makes it a little bit easier, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't mind when they come in here too. They inspire me to fucking be a better person. Remind me that there are that it is that stupid out there in places. To think, can you imagine to think that you don't think that you have the right to know what's going on? That's what they've convinced the world. I watched this guy. I don't know if you've seen him or not. His name's Ruslan. I think he makes a bundle off of God. I think God's his full-time job. Anyways, Ruslan, I watched him trying to convince people that things are the way they are and you just should fucking answer. You just should ask questions. You should question things. And that if the law wants to do shit, they don't need to tell you what the fuck's going on because it's best for their investigation. No, maybe if you fucking showed the people what was going on, maybe somebody else out there knows something that you don't. That's the thing. These fucking people are ignorant and fucking gross, and they teach cops to be stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you remember, Brian. I don't even know how old you are, but back in the day, the news used to ask for people's help. There used to be shows, most wanted and shit like that, asking for people's help, and they would, you know what I mean? And now it's just this is my country, brother. This honestly happened. This honestly happened. This is truth, buddy. I'll fucking show you the videos because if it's not truth, I got fucking the news, bud. Oh, fucking the police in Toronto were telling people to put their key fobs in their fucking mailboxes so their homes didn't get raided because people were wanting to steal their cars. That happened in this upside down fucking world that I live in. I don't know how I got this bad, this fucking I do know. I do know, and I'd like to fix it. Maybe we could fix it as fast as it got fucked up. But it's always been fucked up, hey, Brian? The devil's always had it. That's what Jesus tried saying. Fuck, guys. You think you got the fucking master, you don't. You're serving a fucking dipshit because you're serving men. You fucking you don't need them. You only need yourselves. Follow the truth. Follow my way. I'll show you the way. But you gotta do it inside of you. You the only way through to the kingdom is through me, but you gotta do that inside of you. Fuck, I don't know how people don't get this. Oh man. Thought last night, Brian, I thought I want to fucking end this. I just want to tell my story and if fucking I'm cuckoo far cocoa puffs, then fucking so be it. But yeah, I'll die for Jesus right now. You know what I mean? I don't think asking what the truth is should be a fucking difficult thing, but I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Fuck. 35, eh, Brian? I don't even know how old I am right now. 51? 51, I think. 52? What are we on? Oh, 52 next month, I think. But do you remember ever watching shows like that where the police would ask for your help and they would give you a reenactment of stuff and now you get to see police cams. Hey, do you know that there's people that sleep with their dogs? They have sex with their dogs, Brian. Actually, there's a guy named Johnny Gobble on here, and he accuses his ex of sleeping with the dog for a perk something or other. Can you imagine? Having slipped so far away from your humanity, you're so desperate to escape it, you fucking let a dog on you. And I know what happens because, like I said, I saw a police thing, and the woman who was doing it, you would never, if you seen her out in public, you never would have guessed that she was doing the family dog. Never. You wouldn't you wouldn't even know, not at all. No. Pretty thing. I don't know. I don't know if she was doing drugs or what it was, but she actually said that she was wanting a horse, but the dog would do. So you gotta wonder what the fuck is going on there. I don't know. I don't know. Totally different dimension. Well, I'm trying to fucking find other people who want fucking, fucking get on a better timeline or whatever the fuck it is we need to do. Like, let's come together, use our brains. Just ask questions to an individual on social media and tell them you won't accept and not have answers. Like I said, Brian, I like it to be Bill Gates, but you start with Bill, the rest will fucking crumble. But then again, when they find out that I'm from God and I have messages for them that, well, I don't know what they've been told, but the truth is the only way out. So you have to bend the knee and well repent. And repentance is probably best to tell the public what you did and how you did it. And well, ask for your reward so you can get a reward at the end. You know what I mean? You'll have to take some prison suffering to end up in a fucking, you know what I mean? It's the only way out. It's the only way out. Without a doubt, eh, Brian? Jesus said it. Truth is the only way. They say the truth is the only thing that can save the world. And if these people started telling the truth, maybe these people would want to save themselves. You know what I mean? They'd realize they've been hoodwinked and hoodswoggled to be fucking degenerates. You know what I mean? These fucking dipshits who are living the lives have turned humanity into a fucking bunch of degenerates who don't care about itself, but then makes it let it think that it's strong and powerful and wants to protect itself, but really doesn't. Because if it has to stand up to the real enemy and it can get punished, it don't want to, but there's ways of doing it so you don't get punished. You know what I mean? We all throw a voice at Bill Gates. There's nothing they can fucking do about her. You know what I mean, Brian? And like I said, over here in Canada, I want to tell you a story, Brian, before I go, because I'm tired of this political shit, right? It's all theater, right? Here, Polyev over here, hey, he's gonna give us our freedom. Anyways, he tells us how bad Justin Trudeau is when Justin Trudeau was in office and blah, 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 blah. He's always telling us, right? And the RCMP, he's always saying the RCMP needs to do this and do this and this. So we believe him, right? As a, well, the people that wanted to follow him, right? So I know these gentlemen who got kicked out of a Pierre Poilievre rally for wearing Trudeau for treason shirts. There was nothing degrading on them. It was just basically Trudeau for treason. And they got kicked out of Pierre Poilievre's. Why? That seems really weird. But what else is weird is they used to be on the WEF website, and for some reason it was an oversight, and him and his wife weren't supposed to be on there. So you know what I mean? Who knows? But so where I was gonna go with this is we could do the same in Canada and the US could do the same. You guys could do it in Scotland. I don't even know what you guys call it. Scotland Yard, right? Your inspectors and all that, all the fucking intelligence. Isn't it Scotland Yard? The intelligence of Scotland lies. Like just like the FBI and CIA is the intelligence. Well, the intelligence over here is called the RCMP, right? They're our FBI. So here's the deal. We could all do this social media thing where the whole world just asks Bill Gates, right? Or we could help Candace Owens and go for Michelle Obama to do and talk, you know, Macron into doing a DNA test together. They could have the confidence to spill all the conspiracy rumors. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want conspiracies out there, just prove it. You know what I mean? But we could do two. We could do two. Bill Gates and Obama, and but we hit a Macron. We find out who's lying in the Candace, the trifecta there, right? But so you do that and you start getting these people to expose themselves, right? Because they'll start wigging out because you're asking questions that they don't want to have asked, all right? And everybody's asking them. No, thank you. Might do like a egg burrito or something, maybe. Well, that's on you. I'm not. Wow. No, I wasn't asking you to cook it. I was just she probably wants chicken over an omelet or eggs anyways, right? The baby wants chicken. Yeah, okay. Because I was just saying I'm gonna cook some eggs if she'd rather have eggs than that cardboard chicken, but she's probably like her grandma. She loves that cardboard. Yum 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 yum. Favorite. I don't know if you guys got Jane's chicken strips over there, fucking Scotland, but why can't she eat fish every day? Why is there mercury in the fish? Eggs are pure damage. Why are eggs pure damage, bud? Why do you think that? You just don't like them, or do you know something I don't? Honey, I got the chicken here. Can I have some chicken? Oh man. Oh yeah, I was gonna end this, eh, Brian? But anyways, so we get this balls going, right? And then everybody likes to protest, but I don't. I think we should have a love fest, eh? Like a live love fest at our intelligence agencies, asking them how intelligent they are and would they like to start protecting us or would they like to continue protecting the fucking idiots? Because here's the deal, Ryan. I know this because, well, Justin Trudeau, his dad, the one that some woman said that he liked young kids and he was kind of evil and gross and yucky. Well, what he did is he placed it so the RCMP was not for the people, but for him. You know what? He's in charge. The government's in charge of the RCMP, not the people. They don't really work for the people, even though the people pay them. You know what I mean? But hey, so we could all do like fun little things, eh, bud? Just hang out at our intelligence agencies, offer them donuts and coffee, and ask them what gives. Tell us your guys' side of the story. Is there any? Obviously, there's got to be some good ones, right? But you're not really good if you know there's bad ones. Maybe we could figure it out. You know what I mean? No need for violence. No need for stupidity. It's just time for dipshits to face themselves. Because if America doesn't know, they've got 51 or 52 treasonous fucking losers who should be in jail who signed off on a laptop saying it wasn't real when it was real to keep it away from the public because there was going to be a vote. Seems pretty fucking underhanded and treasonous to me, but America doesn't see that as treason. They think it's okay to manipulate and mind fuck them, and it's okay. Carl, do you sit in the corner of the room in a chair watching? Well, Ford man, what is it you would like to see me do, eh? What is it you would like to see me do? Why is it you hate what I do? Nah, eggs are great. I mean, but in Scotland we use damage, meaning they are great. See? You learn something every day, bud. I will, for now on, be talking about my damaged eggs. You know what I mean? But what do I call them if I fuck them up, Brian? What if they're bad eggs? What can I call them then? Awesome eggs? Well, yeah, it's you're gonna be damaged eggs for now on. I'm telling you. I never would have guessed that. And then when I do that and someone else is paying attention and they're saying, "Why are you talking about damaged eggs?" And then, Brian, I can tell them about you in Scotland and how when eggs are good, they're damaged. Well, Mom, it's not day 4 wearing the same clothes, okay? This is a sweater, okay? I put it on this morning. I don't wear it all day. Like, sometimes I take it off, like, it's not dirty. It's not dirty, and I don't stink, buddy, but I am gonna have a shower. I haven't had a shower yet, okay? The fashion police, like, you wanna tell me how to live inside of my own house? I'm not do I look gross? Does my hair look greasy? Do I not pass your fucking quality test? But you'll let Campbell's give you a quality test, won't you? I think that 3D chickens fucking turn your brain into a 3D brain. That's why you can't elevate and evolve. Anyway, you know what I mean? Dude, not really, you look sloppy. Well, I don't care how you look. I'm not out here trying to pick anybody up. You know what I mean? I'm not I'm not a fucking you know what I mean? I don't care how I look. I don't even want you to look at me. You know what I mean? Just I just want you to hear me, and that's it. Hey, go take a look. What's your real world there, fucking tattoo teardrops? Are you a pedophile protector? Well, let me tell you, you might not be, but I'm convinced you are. And well, you'll have to show me where you're not. I beg to differ, sir. You always say you want to be inside us. Never say I want to be inside of you. I say I am inside of you. I come preformed. I'm a part of you. You don't get it. That's what Jesus was telling you. You know what I mean? And if I'm Jesus and you're Jesus, then there's a piece of you and me, and a piece of me and you. Okay, we're all one, pumpkin. But here again, I think we're gonna have some separation. I think that's the problem is that the world's gone way too fucking retarded. And well, Jesus said there's gonna be a mixing. So what are you fixing for the mixing? Hey, separation? No, I don't come to be a nice guy. I come to say, hey, you want to kiss the sky or kiss yourself goodbye? What's she gonna be? Tattoo teardrops? Which one would you choose? The truth or well, the road you're headed down? Right? Should you turn a new leaf? Well, and get some new belief. Belief in you is belief in Jesus, right? You don't know that, do you? If you don't like it, you lump it face. They're Trump supporters. No, no, they're just fucking trolls. But they don't care. They just don't care. I'm a Trump supporter, proud of it. Which part are you proud of? The one that he would hire immigrants over you because he's done it in the past, but they were white ones, okay? Let's give him credit on that one. He wasn't he wasn't going for unskilled immigrants. He wanted the skilled ones. But then again, who's he hiring to do the weapons and AI around here? Definitely not you, you dumb fucking American. They got to put out visas and get smart people to deal with that shit, motherfucker. You can't do it because you're American. We need skilled workers for that. We got to go outside of the country. It's not me, brother. That's Donald. Or tattoo teardrops. Do you think it's great when he makes money from China off of you? Or should he buy American first because that's what he's about? Hey, buddy, did you ever look into those Bibles? And well, should Lee Greenwood be proud to be an American who would buy his shit from China and sell it to his people and call it American? Well, I'm proud to be an American where at least I know Honolulu. Oh, Honolulu, it gives me glee. Oh boy, he's the world's daddy. Well, tattoo teardrops. He's the world's fucking douchebag. He's not smart, bud. The art of the deal is the deal of the devil. It's about manipulation, lies, and well, using his brain to overpower yours. And well, how powerful is your brain? He's your daddy. You like it. You like it that he wants to fucking take Moderna out and put Machado in, and well, you'll probably get some. Huh? What do you get? Well, I know Donald and his friends will like probably get some oil business. But what do Americans really get out of it? You stop the fentanyl. That's not coming from Venezuela, dipshit. Prove me wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Tattoo teardrops coming in for a stupidity check. Hey, buddy. And it's not just Trump either, buddy. But what did you think when Donald Trump said, now I quote it, buddy. I quote it not word for word, but basically, if we need to take Greenland, we'll take her by force. We need that for our protection. Now, what dipshit American thought that there was anything godly about that? Eh? Which ones? But he said her, bud. Or tattoo teardrops. Can you do me a fucking favor, bud? Right here, right now. Prove to me you don't pay the tariffs. Prove to me they're not your tariffs because they're going to take income tax away from you, right? Because of the tariffs. What happens when nobody wants to deal with America and they just start buying their own shit? They're making their own shit like Canada should. You know what I mean? What happens when you got nowhere to take your shit because you gave out so much shit that no one gives a fucking shit about you? Because you'd rather destroy a fucking country claiming that it's fucking sending drugs over to you just to destroy it and fucking gather its oil. I'm not making that up. The president of Colombia told me that, motherfucker. And I trust Colombia over America. because I know who Machado is. Hey? Don't go in here fucking talking to Brian, you dipshit. You got something to say, you say it to me, or you little bitch. My job's done. Carry on. Take a shower today, Carl. Well, maybe I won't, just in defiance, but no, I am gonna take a shower because I want one. You're silly teardrop. He is, eh? He doesn't know he's going against God, Brian. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that when you're in the spirit of truth and dipshits try and come and knock you down, what's the Bible say about blasphemy of the Holy Spirit? Like the fucking worst thing you can do, you know what I mean? Could you imagine trying to block the truth? It's the worst thing you can do. Fucking dumb. Just dumb. They just dumb. Just can't. They've been you gotta feel sorry for them though, Brian. Look at them. It's so fucking brainwashed to think that they're good. Like, he really legitimately thinks that he's doing all right in life. He legitimately thinks it. He thinks that his country invading Venezuela is gonna do him some spiritual help or help him in some sort of way. Didn't you learn from Iraq, bud? That was a million fucking people, bud. Your country killed a million fucking people, brother. A million off a lie. I'm sorry. It was a lie. You invaded on a lie. Invaded on a lie. And if Saddam Hussein was so fucking bad, you guys might want to check and see who his American friends were. Hey, you might want to check and see. You won't. You went in, you destroyed their country, you destroyed their people for your protection because there is weapons of mass destruction, right? Hey, tattoo teardrops. Amongst everything else that's going on right now, did you know? Rumors have it, I seen it on that WIION fucking news channel. They're trying to let you know that Iran is trying to strike up another fucking nuclear fucking build up one of their nuclear fucking facilities again. They want you to believe that. And then in the meantime, you got fucking, do you know this? Netanyahu sending messages over to the Iranian people saying, your government shitheads and they're holding you back and we can help you with your water. We over in Israel love you and want to, for free, we're going to give you this information. Go to this website, help yourself with the water. So that what? They can go in again and claim that, well, we want to help. It's like, fuck this. You Americans are so fucking stupid. You're living in Babylon and you don't care. You don't care. You're oblivious. You're oblivious. Tattoo teardrops. You haven't answered the question yet. Is Ashley Biden's diary fucking real, bud? Should you do something if it is? Or should you have done something a long time ago? And was your government fucking hiding it? Well, I'd say yes, because they redacted why they took the raided James O'Keefe. Can you imagine asking why someone fucking raided you and they can redact the whole fucking thing? Who the fuck has the right to do that? Well, someone who you give the rights to. You are fucking a clown, bud. We give the rights to everything away. They don't have to tell us shit. There's probably fucking don't you want to know if there's a galactic federation of aliens or not? Or is that a stupid thing, bud? Carl, you have no earthly idea what I do for a living. I don't care what you do for a living. What does that have to do with anything? You're an idiot. Oh, congratulations. You have the strongest military in the world. Thou shalt not kill. Congratulations. Congratulations, be proud of your military, and, well, don't hate God if you get a fucking bad ending. This is the thing, everybody wants to hate God. How could but yet you would support "Thou shalt not kill." No, no, you just don't get it, do you? No, you support fucking bad, you're part of the bad. You stay silent, you wanna you don't get her, you don't get God, you know what I mean? You don't understand the truth. Oh, sorry, bud, you gotta understand, you got tricked and fooled. They used your ego against you. It's not my fault. I got tricked and fooled by a bunch of shit too. I got that. Fuck, we all get tricked and fooled. You might wanna see that you got tricked and fooled. Hey, you worked for the devil, bud. You got tricked and fooled. Don't work for the devil anymore. Turn yourself over to the truth and say, "Hey, fuck, man, I should warn my other people. I got tricked and fooled. Why would you join something that would fucking do this?" Hey? Carla, you sit on YouTube arguing with people. Well, this is my purpose, bud. This is my purpose. Why wouldn't I fucking do her? You know what I mean? I'm here to send a message, and when you guys say shit, I answer it. I give my opinions, my thoughts, and I say, "Hey, let me know where I'm wrong," and you never can, because you can't beat my common sense, and you fucking know it. You're a clown. You're a clown. Give up the clown. It's the only way to come to God is to accept the truth. You guys can fucking say and do whatever you want. Your country is fucking nasty, bud. It's nasty. It's a nasty girl. I don't know. Why can't your president come and help Candace settle this Macron thing? But instead, he would silence her. But she should know that because she told us all he had the paperwork to know that Macrons were into the shit that they're into. So why didn't she think about that when he silenced her and said, "You've known the whole time. Why won't you stand up for me?" But instead, you fucking pick a fucking person in another fucking country who might be a Satanist motherfucker. You know what I mean? No, bud, Canada is just as nasty as the USA. It's fucking nicer, it's grosser, it's way sicker. You know what I mean? You guys are more of the fucking go commit more thou shall not kills, proud military, fucking proud to take over, fucking conquer the fucking Gulf of Mexico. Oh, Canada just wants to lick your teeth. You know what I mean? That's why we're suffering. Oh, well, we should have our own cars. We shouldn't be worried about fucking whether you guys want to be friends or not. Fuck us. And then you guys get to pay to fuck us. Eh? Your president, he's a great, 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 great fucking smart man. Oh, eh? But he didn't come up with that. Someone else above him did. Trust me. But you're not even smart enough to know that he complains about the trade deals, bud. They're his trade deals from 2018. Nothing was changed. But somehow we've been fucking you. Well, it's his no brain that got us to, you know what I mean? Do you get it? Tattoo teardrops. Your politicians are either pedophiles or pedophile protectors. Your administrations, your intelligence agencies are either or. Let me explain to you and you show me where I'm wrong. Okay? Biden administration had the Epstein files the whole time. They chose to give you fuck all, but they did give you Stephen Hawking. You know what I mean? They did give you Stephen Hawking, which, if you know, you know, he really couldn't have been a threat unless I don't know. I fucking had anyways. So it went through their organization, then it went through the Trump organization, and well, the Trump organization told you it was a hoax, nothing to see here. Democratic hoax, but they wouldn't open up the hoax to nail him on the hoax. You get that, right? So they closed it. Trump actually even told you were fucking stupid if you cared any further. So here's the deal. If anything is found from the Epstein files now, it's an automatic cover up because there was nothing to see, right? You would have to arrest all of them. You would think, right? Trump, Hegseth, all of it. They've kept information from you. Let me know where I'm wrong. If you close something and then you say that you let the files out and someone hangs, there was a cover up. And that person is a sacrifice to settle you guys so at least you know there was at least one bad guy and you can lay the fuck off. They give you the information, right? Maybe there's a couple that have to be sacrificed, but who knows? For all we know, they go be a sacrifice. We think they're in jail and they're not even in jail. They're just fucking out partying on another island. You have a good one too, Brian. Oh, we got Cashville in the house. I do hope you have a good day, Brian. And God bless you, bud. And you know how you get God to bless you? You bless yourself. And how do we bless ourselves in the truth, Brian? And well, unfortunately, you might have to suffer in order to bless yourself, truly, but it's worth the fight, I think, in the end. You know what I mean? Jesus does say that you have to endure to the end. It's the ones who hate this place, you're going to love the end result. If you were in the truth and you were like trying to fight for me. But oh, get help you need for your disability. I hope that your family would help you. Fuck Jesus. Oh, Castro, go away, bud. You are gonna fucking remember, Buttercup. You had a chance to talk and you chose this, okay? You guys all got to understand that we will never talk in real life ever again, okay? You guys took that away from yourselves, okay? So if I am and I could have helped, you need to know, like I say, I'm not your Mashiach. You can go back and watch yourselves with me, and that'll be a real good understanding of where maybe you went wrong, Willard. Cassville. We don't want your junk. Our what junk, bud? Our cars? Is that what you're talking about? They're not our cars, buddy. They're your cars, and they're Japan's cars, and they're Korea's cars, and they're fucking like Honda and Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda, buddy, buddy. Those are not American. They're only partly made in America because Canada was helping too. You know what I mean? But you don't want us to because we build junk. Because Americans, they're so fucking good at building shit that they have to give out visas to other countries because their country is too incompetent. This ain't me saying it. This is Donald Trump, man. If you're gonna have people working on weapons and AI, you can't have some American dummies. You gotta have these visas. You gotta get these smarter people from out of the country. Like, fuck, come on. Like, that's true, Willard. That's true, buddy. All these new jobs, bud. They're not for you, Willard, or your family. If you think I care about having a conversation with you, you're lost in the woods, Baba. Willard, I want you to know how much pain you fucking caused my heart. And I don't think you can take her, but I'm hoping and praying for you, bud. Because I honestly, fuck, if I got to be honest, I don't think we all go as one. I think there's a separation period, like Jesus said, and you're fucking part of the separation, bud. So hey, so be it. You know what I mean? We won't be together anymore, Willard. We'll be happy. One of us gets to go to heaven and one gets to go to hell. And well, which one of us goes where, Willard? Which way do you think you go, Willard? And what are you banking on, mister? Being the fucking ultimate pedo protector that you are. Where do you think you go, charmed one? Hey, with all your lies and stupidity about me, where do you think you go, Willard? Hey, Willie! Can you fix a starter on your truck, Carl? Well, I probably could figure it out, dummy, because I've done it in the past. But hey, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably get someone to do it. I'm not freaking. Does it make me less of a man because I don't know how to work on cars, buddy? What makes a man in your eyes, Willard? I think a man who stands up for the children and doesn't want a bunch of pedos running the world. That's more of a fucking thing that God's into, other than fucking. Can I change a starter? I am the starter, the fire starter. I'm the fire starter, fire starter. And well, there's no spark to be found there, Sparky. You're another oxymoron, Will. Can you rebuild the motor to your first? No, Will, I can't. But can you help alert the world and try and fucking show you where it's wrong about how pedals are running it and we need to come to God? Well, you can't show people how to come to God because you don't know what the truth is. You've never taken the time, Willard. Hey, buddy, we all have different skills, Will. And well, you have no Will. So therefore, your skills of fucking putting a motor back together are fucking useless for the world. They just benefit you, pumpkin. Dun, 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 dun. My skills are here to bring the world together, Willard. And well, your skills are fucking taught by man. I'm self-taught, bud. You gotta know the truth, love the truth, and well, become the truth, Willard. Because Jesus told you so. Pumpkin! Damn, Carl, you got a hot air balloon ahead. Just notice. Whatever, bud. Whatever. Ford man. Fix a starter on a truck. What's wrong with it? Well, bud, I do know. I do know. Hey, bud, I could do her. I could do her again if I got parts. An alternator, bud. Do you know what it takes to rebuild an alternator? Really? Do you know how much those motherfuckers charge you? Dude, it's just like a couple bushings and shit. I got shown that. Uh, tattoo teardrop. Where's my dog? Probably somewhere where you'll never see. You know what I mean? If all dogs go to heaven, tattoo teardrops, I want to go with my dog. You know what I mean? I don't like Tom Brady. I don't need to fuck clone my dog. What do you think about that? If they're cloning dogs, are they cloning humans? Is that the same Kanye that used to talk about Jesus? Is Jim Brewer a Looney Tune for thinking that that's not the real Dave Chappelle? Or is it the real Dave Chappelle, but he got brainwashed while he was gone? Hey, 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 Willard? Oh, Willie? What do you want to talk about, Will? Willard, fuck, this is the longest live, I think. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've done longer, but this is about one one of the longest ones, bud. If anyone tries to clone you, Carl, they must pay for their stupidity. Oh, fuck, man. Don't. I wouldn't want me cloned either, Will. What are you talking about? You think I'm stupid, Willard? You think I'm stupid. You're playing with God, fucktard. I'm not the stupid one here in this situation. You refuse to give it up, man, because you don't want to face yourself. There's no way you're this dumb. And you just refuse to answer questions after question after question. And I show you consistently how stupid you are. And you refuse to answer questions, simple ones. You can simply prove you're not a pedal protector and you can't. Now you want to go to my wife. Yes, my wife's home, Willard. Yes, she is. She took a weekend off of jet setting, okay? Well, not she left my house. Well, tattoo teardrops. Well, she went to bed early last night. I haven't seen her leave the house. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know when she visited you or whatever, but uh DNA accountability, it doesn't matter. They say what like they gotta take this bullshit to God. You know what I mean? I gotta take my bullshit to God. If swear words get me in trouble, then that's on me when I go to see God, right? He'll punish me and whoop me for it. You know what I mean? But if my mission is just for the word, for the truth, for his son, for if you know a son, you are a son. If you know a son, you are a daughter. You know what I mean? But anyways, this has been a long one, and I think I'm gonna go. But I hope everybody has a good day, and well, maybe we can come back later together. You know what I mean? Oh, I did tag you on this title, didn't I, Willard? I do love you, Pumpkin. Get better spiritually. I really hope so, bud. It's a spiritual war, and they like to say that it's not the humans. It is. It is. It's not the humans that we have a problem with. It's spirits that they let in, bud. There's two different spirits you can take on. You can take on the one of Satan or the one of truth. You know what I mean? And well, Willard, we'd have to say that you love Satan, right? You don't like the truth very much, do you, pumpkin? So stay spiritual. Get into the light, Willard. You know what I mean? Try and drop this darkness. It's just stupidity, really. I hate to see you punish and burn for like I don't know what hell is or if there is a hell, bud, but you deserve some sort of fucking brain beating or something, bud. Please come to on this earth before it's too late.